Okay, it's a PM and students haven't connected, so I'm gonna wait a few more minutes so I can see who's gonna participate. Okay, as nobody connected, I'm gonna start by my own, sharing my screen so we can check the information we need to get tonight. Okay, the following is the first session to welcome you and remind you about the main functions of this platform. So first, you're going to see Sejuna. Sejuna's access is through the link sejuna.sena.edu.com. You can sign in and then you're going to observe something similar to this. I am going to change my role to the teacher's one, from the teacher's one, sorry, to the apprentice one. So now, the first space you have to check and remember is the announcements space, where you're going to find the space where you can find the information that is relevant for the course. The first one is the welcome announcement with very important information. Then we have the course opening with the first activities you should perform in this first week. And then we have the prior activities week. In this prior activities week or time, you need to perform 3 activities, which are the ones you should finish before March the 27th, which are the participation or introduction in the social forum, the prior knowledge survey, and the personal information update in Sena Sofia. So remember that you should perform your activities in the space called Actividades Iniciales. Here you can find a place with instructions to update your personal data. Then the space to participate in the social forum. You can find it here. It says social forum opening. So there's where you can introduce yourself. Remember that you should do it in English, as we have been working on the 4 level. So you have to demonstrate at little proficiency level in English. Then we have the prior knowledge diagnostic, where you can work and have access. Now, after that, remember that you should check the schedule, where you're going to find the main data regarding this course. Remember, the first date you have to take into account is the course start, which is on March the 14th. Then we have the due date for all the activities, which is on April the 14th. Because our course finishes on April the 16th. It's mean Holy Wednesday. Okay. Okay, the prior activities are going to be performed from March the 14th to March 27th. Which are the activities? The ones I already told you. Actualización de datos personales, it means that data update in Sena Sofia, diagnóstico de saber previo, the prior knowledge diagnostic, and the participación en el foro social, it means the social forum intervention. Okay? And we have the web conference to explain not only those aspects, but the general aspects and the activities you should perform today, March the 17th at 8 p.m. Now, we have to complete the following activities and participate in the following sessions in order to not only to practice, but to be clear about what to hand in our evidences. So the first thing we have to check is that we are going to meet on the 19th, the 24th, and the 26th of March at 8 p.m. so we can practice the activities from the first and the second goals. It means we have to talk about situations in the past and talk about or give information about people from the past. Then we have to meet, after this, we are going to complete the following activities, which are the timeline, the past situations timeline, then participate in the historical character forum, and complete the quiz regarding to listening and read. Those activities should be performed from March March the 17th to March the 27th. Then, finally, we have to complete the third set of activities, which are going to be explained on March the 31st, April the 7th, and April the 14th at 8 p.m. And then finish with a video presentation called Anecdote to reinforce speaking. And this activity should be handled or delivered from March the 28th to April the 14th. Those activities have to be handed in before the 14th of April. Okay, so what are we going to find those activities here? Remember, we have the learning guide and the study materials or learning resources. The first one is Down Memory Lane. The second one is When I Was Younger. The third one is Things I Was Doing Before. Now, let's start explaining our activities. The first one is called Línea del Tiempo Situaciones Pasadas. In this activity, what do you have to do? You have to create a timeline. Do you know what a timeline is? It's graphic organizer when you sequence events in chronological order. It means from, for example, 1980, 1981, 1982, 1990, and you continue talking about events and events from your personal life. You are going to narrate those events in chronological order and graphically supported with photographs and drawings. So you have to include pictures, your pictures, photographs, drawings, and also text, because you're not going to include audio files, only text and images. What do you have to deliver? A graphic organizer in the form of a timeline. We recommend you to make use of the grammar rules for correct writing. It means your text should be accurate as you are working in your fourth level, so you have to show a little degree of accuracy. So take that into account. You have to send this this graphic organizer in a PDF format, so it won't take too much space in our platform. The timeline must have at least 10 events with images and maximum 5 pages. As you're going to work with maybe Canva or PowerPoint or Word, it should only include 1 page. Remember to include your presentation page, okay? Sorry, in order to hand in your activity, remember you have this space. Here you can write, paste a link, or send a file here. You are going to choose the file. You are going to upload the file on the platform, and when you can see the file here, you can save changes. Okay, here it says we haven't completed anything, but we can choose a file and save changes and finish our activity. As we say, agregar entrega, we are going to get that organized. Well, then we have the second activity, which is our forum. This forum, how to participate in this forum? Okay, we have to talk about a person or a famous character from history. Sorry, we have to perform the following actions. First, you have to check these criteria before you choose your character. Why is this character important in the history? What are the 15 most important events in his or her life? It means, for example, when that person was born, how was his or her childhood, what did he or she characterize for, about his or her achievements or the things he or she performed that anyone did before. Yeah, include detailed descriptions about that character. Yeah, because you have to take into account that you need to talk about 15 events and in what order or sequence did those events occur. Take into account something else. You have to participate, not only making your contribution, it means not only talking about your character, but also responding or following up a peer's commentary of one of your classmates. Yeah, for example, you chose Albert Einstein, and a friend of yours or a classmate also chose that character. You may say, okay, I had the same person. You have to choose what to write, taking into account that that commentary should be a little long, okay? Because you have to demonstrate that you read his or her comment and that you are interested in some information regarding that participation or that intervention, okay? So remember, your own participation and 2 comments to your classmates. Okay, how to post? You just say responder, write your answer, send to the forum, and that's it. Okay, and if you want to answer someone else's contribution, it's the same, just answer. Okay, then we have the questionnaire. Remember that you have 5 attempts in order to approve the evidence. The timeline, the deadline for this activity is 45 minutes. So as soon as you start, you have 45 minutes to answer to the questions. Okay, and you need to get 70% in order to approve this evidence. Okay, what is this evidence about? About the topics you have been working with, the down memory lane, and when I was younger, those two learning resources, the 2 first learning resources. And finally, we have the video presentations, which is the anecdote. What do you have to say? You have to make a presentation in English by means of a short video. It means you have to upload a short video where you are going to identify, tell, and describe what your work and social routines were like before March 2020. It means before the pandemic. For example, when I Okay, before the pandemic, I used to work in a university, and I used to have my students near me, and we did to have fun in the classes and everything I was doing. I was married, and I used to spend time with my friends. Now, um, when I was during the pandemic, when the pandemic started, I I was planning to get pregnant. So I had some problems, and I had to take a lot of care of myself and my baby. So I couldn't go outside for a long time. And you have to help yourself telling your anecdote or your story by answering these questions. It doesn't mean that you have to answer the questions, write the answer and the question, but to tell the story using those prompts, so you can tell a story that um, let us know that you can tell events in progress in the past. Okay, so what do you have to give me or upload? You have to upload the document, a PDF document with your basic data. It means your name, last name, and the number of the course, and my name, the teacher's name, and the link to the video. It means you are not going to upload a video, but a link. So you have to upload your video on YouTube, or maybe create your video in Canva and upload your link in a document, so we can access that video there. So remember, you have to upload a Word or PDF document. Okay. How long should that video be? From 2 to 5 minutes, no longer than that. And remember that you have to do your deliverance here in the space video presentación anécdota speaking. Okay. The due date is the final date for all the deliveries. It means Monday, April the 14th. Okay. So remember, our schedule says that we are going to have classes every Monday and Wednesday. Most of our Wednesdays, but every Monday from now and then, from now until the end of the course. So I hope to see you here. I am going to send you in a mail a WhatsApp group link, so we can meet in WhatsApp and we can share experiences, and we can have these links and have the opportunity to practice English in this space. I hope you have understood the four activities, the three the three objectives, and also you have understood how to upload your information and evidence in Sajuna. See you next Wednesday, and I hope you're fine. Goodbye.